The reason I wanted to do this job is just because I wanted it to be part of the people who are really needed help.
How they let them live, some of them live in a poor state. They really do. It's an eye-opener.
They always get worried that they may be running out of money because they are not in control.
You don't want them to worry about it because it's not something they should have to worry about.
No, definitely
It
not.
should be the last thing that they have to worry
Yeah,
about.
definitely.
Trying to keep warm and trying to eat.
I mean, I've often given some of them my jumpers that I've obviously worn away, but I've gave it to them to keep them warm.
Sometimes the social service don't respond quickly enough. There was a lot of delays in processing the service users' funds.
Quite a few of them are lucky because their heating is in with their rent, so that's getting paid for. But I dread to think if it wasn't, how they would survive, especially if they're just sitting there, because they're going to feel the cold more than anyone else. So it's quite hard.
Sometimes I use my own funds because when I go to some service users' home, if I see, if I open the fridge, if there's nothing in there, couldn't walk out. No way. Wouldn't let anybody, sleeping with empty stomach.
They had no bread or no milk and they had no money. Sometimes I would buy it myself because I felt so sorry for them and just give them enough for like a meal. Or I'll come here and ask if there's any money spare.
In the office, they help us, but they need more support.
We have clients who have incontinence pads, and if they run out during the time period that they're allocated before they get their next delivery, then they might have to pay for some. That's not something that really they probably have money to pay for.
They don't have space for wash machine. Sometimes I wash with my hands.
Most of mine don't have family members, so it's down to me basically to try and sort things out before it does get worse. And to think some of them have worked most of their life to end up the way they are now. It's very disheartening for them, I should imagine.
Care, domiciliary care, they need support.
Are you worried about the cost of living?
What, myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I've got to make sure that I'm doing enough hours to pay my bills.
The long days are really challenging. I'm finding it now, especially more. I start at 8 and I get home about 9. So it's a long day. And then you don't really get to see your family as much.
I'm hard work because I have family to support. I have paid the house.
When I first started, I was doing like 50 and 60 hours a week. And I was getting so drained. I thought, I can't keep doing this.
We do seem to work more hours now, just to, have enough money to pay for everything, especially now with the energy prices going up. That's been a massive, massive increase. And then food just keeps going up every time you shop. I did say that by the end of this year I would try and give up working in the evenings so that I could rest a bit more, just have a bit more time to do other things, but with the cost of living, I don't think I can even consider that now.
But this job completely changed my life, honestly. Whew. This is one of...
It's okay. You just take your time.
Yeah. The reward you get from looking after vulnerable people, and you contribute something to their well-being, and it gives you that comfort when you go home and sleep. It's so nice. I never experienced that before.